Hello, and welcome to Maury County Now. Maury County Now is a community news show covering the events, ideas, groups, and happenings in and around Maury County. The Maury County APTA's Maury Christmas Home Tour, Prelude to the Battle of Franklin, is right around the corner. We spoke with Kathie Fuston about the tour and some of the homes being featured.
Well, the home tour started over 50 years ago. The Maury County APTA, that's the Association for the Preservation of Tennessee Antiquities, decided they would have a home tour, and it's been going on for over half a century, and we have so many beautiful treasures here in Maury County. Well, this year we have a theme, the Prelude to the Battle of Franklin, and we have many homes on the tour that played a significant role in the events that led up to the battles of Spring Hill and Franklin. The tour list is actually pretty evenly distributed between Columbia and Spring Hill properties this year. We have 11 magnificent historic homes and historic sites, and then 2 historic churches that are going to be on the tour. There's so many special events this year related to the tour, and some of them are free and open to the public, and others are free with the tour ticket purchase. There's so many events going on here at Ripa Villa. There's Gigi's Cupcakes will be here with free samples, which is always wonderful. And the African American Heritage Society has done a display for the Freedmen's Bureau School that's behind Ripa Villa. At Oak Lawn Plantation, Miss Daisy King, who's the First Lady of Tennessee Cooking, is going to be there greeting guests, and she'll have her cookbooks available to sign. At Elm Springs, the Maury Light Artillery is going to have an encampment there, and they're going to demonstrate cannon firing and percussion rifle firing, so that will be really exciting. I'm hoping to be able to see that. It's always fun to see cannons go off. There's going to be an art show, Art Under the Mistletoe, downtown, and there's several events downtown also with the Downtown Association and Main Street. The Maury County Historical Society will have their publications for sale. Downtown Wall Candy is going to have Mildred Hartsfield signing historic Maury places and people, and also a renowned photographer, Chris Christopherson is his name. He's a wonderful photographer. Killian's Creamery is going to have their delicious shakes and soups and sandwiches, but they're also going to offer free samples of Irish coffee. And Christie's on 6th Street is going to have a special Christmas tea with lots of little pastries and sandwiches. There's also a Middle Tennessee book fair at the library, and we've got some wonderful authors on tap. Tom Collins, who's the author of the Mark Rollins Mystery Series, is going to be there. Laurie Roberts will be there, and Adam Southern, of course, he'll have his new book, The Postcards from Maury County, which is a thrilling book. I hope everyone will have a chance to see that. Some really neat historic postcards. Pet Pals of Maury County is going to have the Wreaths for Rescue, where you can purchase a decorated wreath that a local business has donated, and those will be downtown in Columbia. There's so many things happening, and we hope everyone will support this tour and come out. All the proceeds from the tour go to support historic sites and restorations and maintenance in Maury County. So it's really important. The Polk Home, their Polk Presidential Hall has got a wonderful exhibit that will be open during the tour, and the Polk Home is also included. The Stevens Home on West 7th, Miss Sandra Uzel, who is a cooking instructor, she's going to be there making candy with free samples for tour goers this year. And Locust Hill out the Mooresville Pike will be open and have some different music, violin music and harp music during the day. It's just going to be a wonderful day. At St. Peter's, I want to make sure everyone knows, there's a concert of the Metro Nashville Chorus, and it's a ladies' barbershop group, and they are international award winners, and they're wonderful. It's just wonderful Christmas music. And the parishioners of St. Peter's are going to have a nativity scene display with dozens of nativity scenes from all over the county. And that will be really special, and that will be free and open to the public. And then Dr. Richard Zalisak will be hosting or conducting a Lessons and Carols service, which is a traditional English service of the Episcopal Church. And at Grace Episcopal Church in Spring Hill, it's a beautiful Gothic style church. They are going to have organ recital on their vintage organ, so that will be a really neat experience. There's going to be more than 200 docents in period costumes, so it is a splendid sight to behold. The Athenaeum is tour headquarters, and it's also operated by the Maury County APTA, which is sponsoring the tour, and the Maury County Arts Guild is going to be there presenting a Victorian Christmas with costumed docents, and they'll be singing carols and performing music recitals and have cookies and punch and cider. So it'll be a great day for everyone.
The Northfield Workforce and Development Conference Center recently hosted the Economic Outlook Summit, November 13th. We spoke with Jan McKeel and Paige Liggett about the Northfield Center for our segment, Collaborative Effort.
The entire Northfield project is probably the most incredible private-public partnership that our workforce board has ever been involved in. And there were a lot of things that had to be aligned for this to happen.
Northfield used to be General Motors Saturn headquarters. So it housed, I don't even know how many people, a few thousand people, and they were here every single day. Since Saturn has left, it was an empty building. And luckily, several people in our community had the foresight to look at this gigantic building and be able to look at it as to what it could be, not at what it used to be. And so it's turned into a multifaceted building.
The biggest piece of it that I'm perhaps the proudest of is the in-depth technical training that we're being able to bring to Maury County and the region. This project is really a little unusual in that, again, because of the commercial development, we're able to cover the fixed cost of the training space. And the idea is, upon employer demand, when we start to see trends for skills that are needed, we're able to bring in the appropriate program, ramp up the workforce for those jobs that are out there. And our workforce board has invested heavily in the new advanced integrated industrial technology class that Columbia State is bringing on board. Already in the Workforce Development Center there, we have industrial maintenance and CNC classes that are really starting to grow because of the availability here in Maury County, and the fact that we're able to work with these great educational providers to bring things here and bring it to the people of this particular region. It's available in other areas as well, but it is just, there's really a synergy that develops when you have all of those folks working in the same area together, and with employers to be able to come in and actually look at the laboratories and look at the type of training, and then to very specifically give us guidance on what they need.
There is the wonderful conference center that is really starting to gain speed. And it's great for small meetings, small conferences. It has multiple breakout rooms, so it's great for anybody who's having a couple-day meeting or a one-day meeting. And you know, it's great for reverse commuting, because if a lot of the people are coming from Nashville, it's just a short drive to Spring Hill, and they're missing all of that traffic.
Commercial space, we have 200,000 square foot totally that's available. There's still about 100,000 that's available for rent. So we're looking for good tenants that bring many jobs with them, so that we, if you will, kill two birds with one stone. It helps to fund the nonprofit side of this, which deals with the technical training, but also the maintenance of the facility, and that's what keeps this project sustainable. Today we have with us, we are absolutely honored that we've been able to bring to the community Dr. John Robertson, who is a senior economist with the Federal Reserve Board out of Atlanta. He's going to be delivering his 2013 outlook, economic outlook, and doing that free of charge to the public. We have a wonderful sponsor, Lattimore Black, who's buying lunch for everyone and making that possible. So it's just a great opportunity, and we really plan to do many more things like this in the future. But it's going to be in the big conference center, so I think we're scheduled to have about 175, 180 people here today that are listening to that. It's all in honor, I guess, or to promote Global Entrepreneur Week, which is an activity across the United States where we focus on small business and entrepreneurs and folks that are accelerating their companies, because that is actually the backbone of our economy, not just locally, but across the nation. So we are thrilled to be part of those activities for the week. That's what it's all about, is a better prepared workforce means more profitability for the companies and therefore sustainability. And that's what this is all about, is growing and keeping jobs and attracting new industry to the region.
Jonathan Hickerson has been scouring the back roads of Maury County in search of yet another interesting find. Let's see what he's dug up this time.
Welcome to Back Road Ramblin'. I'm your host, Jonathan Hickerson. We travel the back roads looking for unique and eccentric features around Maury County. Today we're at the home of Terry Lester, sometimes known as Lantern Louie or the Lantern Man.
Well, I've been collecting, I would think, I'm only guessing, about 10 years. Well, it started, I guess, when I was at the flea market at Dog Days, and I saw 3 lanterns there with 3 different colored globes, and they kind of intrigued me, and I bought the things and had known nothing about price or nothing. And from there on, I was bit by the bug. I must have another lantern. I just got to discovering them every day and go to every flea market, and there was another one. It was just intriguing. First time I went to Springville, Ohio, and I had a buggy full of lanterns, and they laughed at me. The people that were collecting lanterns, they kind of laughed at me, said I couldn't get them all. But it's fun, that's how it started. A certain amount of curiosity when you show people your lanterns, but they don't really grasp all the different varieties and the different kinds like somebody that's studied them and gets into it. There's I'd say a small group of collectors and people who really, really know their lanterns. I have the fire lantern here. They were used on the fire department before they had electric lanterns, battery lanterns. They used kerosene lanterns. They had a special variety of lanterns. They were very tough lanterns. They had to be a little extra strong, and they were where the wind and the water would knock out their flames. And you can see that in the construction of the lantern, how it was made a little different. We've traveled flea markets. I guess the one up in Massachusetts, Brimfield, we went there once, and Canton, Texas. Springfield, Ohio was probably my favorite big flea market up there. And it's just, you're always looking for that elusive lantern that you don't have. I'll definitely stop collecting lanterns. There's nobody that's going to collect lanterns forever. We all come to an end. And at my age, I can see it coming up. But I'll probably still look for the rare ones till I cannot go anymore. But when I get ready to get rid of them, I'm going to leave that up to my children, and they'll have a real problem.
This is it for Back Road Ramblin'. If you would like your unique story featured, contact us at maurycountynow@gmail.com or find us on the back roads. See you next time.
The Maury County Library's long-standing presence in the community has been a resource for citizens for over 100 years. Straight out of the pages of the history book, here's Adam Southern to tell us all about it.
Hello, welcome to the library. I'm Adam Southern, reference librarian here. And many people ask us, how old is this library? Now, of course, this building we're in now was built in 1968. But the library's history dates back a lot further than that. The first library in Maury County was founded in 1902 by the Students Club. Now, the Students Club is possibly the oldest literary organization in the state of Tennessee. They were founded in 1898. And they founded the first library here in Columbia with the reading room. Opened that up in one of the small businesses in downtown Columbia. And from there it moved from several different locations. First, the library burned, then they would have to rebuild. And from there the library went to several different locations. One location they had was the original memorial building, which sat close to the first Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Columbia. The library went on from there, and they built a new post office in Columbia in the 1940s. And that left the Memorial Building, what we now know as the Memorial Building, wide open. And the library moved into the front 3 rooms of that building. And that's where they operated until 1949, until 1968. And they started to drive to build a new library, a modern library for Columbia. And they built this in 1968. And this is where we've been ever since. And we make great use of this building. We have tons of programs here for kids, adults, teenagers. One of the greatest things I think we do here is we have a daily story time at 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday, for preschool, kindergarten age children. And I'm in charge of the adult programming here at the library, and we do several adult programs here. One thing people don't realize about the library is that we have free internet service here. This is a Wi-Fi hotspot, and if you do not have a wireless device, you can come and use one of the 20 PCs we have here. Now that's free of charge. That's something that we provide free. Many people don't realize that. So if you need free internet service, come to us. And also, you have services that you can take home with you. You have ebooks you can download from home, audio books you can download from home. You don't have to come into the library every day to use the library. You can just log on to your personal computer and use it from home. And we have a link on our website, maurycountylibrary.org, that says Reads. Now with your library card, you'll log in through the Read system, and it's very simple. Just click the book you want to download it. And it goes to your Kindle or other e-reader. And if you're downloading audio books, there are various MP3 formats it can go to. So pretty much regardless of what device you have, you can get something from our online services. And one program that's very near and dear to my heart is my own book. We will be having a release for it locally on November 17th here at the library. And the title is Maury County, A History and Vintage Postcards. For the past 4 years, I've been collecting old postcards from Maury County, and I've compiled those and captured them into a beautiful book. It really turned out great. And like I said, that will be released November 17th here at the library. So come and buy a book and help the library. It's a way to help, and you can take something home with you. One that we have coming up in December is the Southern Middle Tennessee Book Festival. And it's something that we do in conjunction with the Maury County Homes Tour. And we have possibly 12 different area authors and some nationally known names coming to sign books here on December 1st. So this always brings in a great deal of people to the library, and something I'm really looking forward to, and I hope you are too. Many people ask how they can help. And there are 2 different ways you can help the Maury County Library. One is becoming a member of the Friends of the Maury County Library. Your membership dues go to help the library. They purchase various things for the library throughout the year. And they also have different fundraisers to assist us with other things we need. And one thing that they really do that helps us a lot is they provide refreshments for all of our events during the year. We have several different programs every month with authors coming in to give lectures. The Children's Library has a grant series that the Friends is really helping them with a great deal. So the possibilities are endless with the Friends. You can help the library a great deal by joining the Friends of the Library. Also, we have a nonprofit fund here at the library called the Elizabeth Caperton Fund. And the Elizabeth Caperton Fund goes to buy library things that the county's budget does not provide for. If we need a big piece of machinery and it's not in the library's budget, we buy it through the Caperton Fund. And you can make checks to them. It's tax exempt. So it's a great way to help, especially at the end of the year if you need to get rid of some cash fast, make a donation to us.